MP! Nice to meet you. Name's Allie. Welcome to the Gatorade training facility.
It is. Nice to meet you, Allie. This place is something else.
We wanted the setting to be inspirational.
Get after it, MP. There he is.
What's shaking, MP?
Objects in motion, stay in motion.
The main event from the Toyota Center in Houston, Texas. The Warriors taking on the Rockets. For the Warriors, 2 wins through the first 5 games, looking to turn it up a notch. Rockets, Warriors, and we'll be right back for the tip-off. Welcome to 2K Sports. We're ready to brighten the weekend with some Saturday night basketball. This is Brian Anderson at the table with basketball royalty. Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Let's take a look at our starters for the Golden State Warriors. Curry and Pods make up the backcourt. Green out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Moody in at the 3. And for the Rockets, Van Vliet and Green, they're manning the backcourt. Thompson out there with Steven Adams. And it's Brooks in at the 3. Year after year, this early portion of the season is characterized by a great deal of overreaction, Grant.
The media and fans build up a lot of expectations in the offseason. And it's not that bad, but when those expectations aren't met, watch out. Listen, we all just need to settle down and see how things play out. the season is still very young.
It'll be the Rockets off the tip. Van Vliet outside. Pass to Adams. Here's Green. Spins. And it's hammered home by Green.
Oh, no. What a sick crossover right there.
Yeah, left him in the scrap heap and then put the capper on it.
Outside Moody. Back to Curry. The three ball. It's hauled in by Houston. You know, last game they matched up with the Mavs. A tough loss there.
They hit a couple big shots, but overall there was a lack of consistency. Just not their night at the offensive end.
And you know what? If you're not going to outwork your opposition, then you typically are going to get outplayed.
Now here's Curry. A 20-point game for him in the win against New Orleans. And down it goes. 2 points.
Working that in-between area, Steph likes to keep the defense on its heels.
Thompson passes to Adams. And here's Green from the arc. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. It's a 3-point game. Butler against Thompson. Butler can't get it to go. For Houston, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Crosses over. Thompson's shot is off. The Warriors have gone 1 for 3 so far. The Rockets went from 22 to 41 wins last year, finishing right at 500, Clark.
Great progress by Houston. Just missed the play-in in the West. They would have easily made that same play-in tournament in the East. A huge step forward for the Rockets, no doubt. And I think it's a team that can sustain that trajectory.
Now here's Thompson. In his last outing, he had 11 points. They set the pick. Here's Green. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
You know, with his quickness, he's already good at creating separation for his shot. And we know he doesn't need much room to get his shot off either.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Checked in for Brooks. Edwards, he's checked in for the Warriors.
Luck.
Thanks, Coach.
Golden State has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. Pass to Butler. Back to Edwards. Green with the ball. Lets the three fly. He's off on that one. And so Thompson will bring it up for the Rockets. If you look at rebounding rate, Tari Eason is one of the best in the NBA, Clark.
Yeah, you think about rate, it basically looks at what percentage of rebounds do you get while you're on the floor. And Eason is prolific in terms of boards per minute, uses his 6'8" frame well, and he's gobbling up rebounds at well under 1 every 3 minutes. That's a lot of heavy lifting there, folks.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
BA, Fred VanVleet said, I've been a leader on pretty much every team that I've ever played for. I'm a leader in life. It's just something you either have or you don't. Something you got to work at. Some guys will gravitate towards it and some won't. Brian, is it that simple?
Well, I think most of his teammates value what he has to say, for sure.
The well put together Butler proving that he's just a little too strong there, not allowing the physical defense to stifle him at all.
Now here's Adams. Still no points. Adams a screen. Here's Thompson. Takes the 12-footer and hits it.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Edwards looking it over. Pass to Pajemski. It's stolen by Green. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2.
Because he's so sharp, VanVleet can be a very tough guy to defend.
Houston shooting their initial free throws of the game here. And the first one at the line is good. Houston making some changes. Smith, he's checked in for Adams. Dylan Brooks comes in for Thompson. And it's Cam Whitmore in for Green.
You got to admire the steadfastness of VanVleet. I mean, he's an anchor for his team because they know they can trust him.
Edwards. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. MP's got 5 now. Houston in the lead. Houston shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. First free throw is good.
And the big X factor VanVleet brings to the team is leadership. He's very talented at setting a good tone out on the floor and organizing his guys.
And so it looks like it'll be Houston's ball. Smith passes to Holiday. Pass to Brooks. With 1 on the clock. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And that concludes a back and forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. Rockets. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Rockets. Guys?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Dylan Brooks is out there with Tari Eason. Then it's Aaron Holiday. Then it's Smith. And it's Whitmore in at the 2. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Now here's Brooks. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Dallas. Over Payton. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. It's Edwards on the wing. He's covered by Holiday. Down low. And Grant, we know the importance of the veteran leaders on a team, but not every vet wants to accept a mentorship role.
Very true, B.A. In your later years, that role becomes a blend of playing and kind of coaching. Not everyone is cut out for that.
First one falls for him. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
The Rockets trail. Outside Whitmore. Smith outside. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will have it. All right, a moment now to bring up last season's top rebounding teams. The Warriors #1, the Rockets 4th.
And both of these teams really impressed when it came to rebounding the ball last year. That level of physicality and hustle is always great to see.
Here's MP. The slam by MP.
That's a confident, bad young man right there. MP, unafraid to show off his handle.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Brooks with it. No points yet. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by MP. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. On the wing, Curry. Whitmore defending. Curry's shot is off. Rockets trail by 4. Fast break. Here come the Rockets. Three-pointer, Brooks. Edwards pulls it in. And it's Edwards with the ball for Golden State. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. It's off to Washington after this one, where they will face the Wizards. That'll be the second game of a 5-game road trip. Holiday taking his time here. Smith outside. To win the run. It's rebounded by Golden State. They're fresh off a win against the Pelicans.
I found it was an interesting game. Anything they couldn't get from their starters, they got from their reserves.
Well, you know, you hear about the importance of having depth all the time, bench players that contribute. In last game, their bench came alive.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He wants to review the game plan. Houston making some changes. Adams checked in for Brooks and Jalen Green. For the Rockets, Thompson, he's checked in for Smith. Dylan Brooks comes in for Eason. And Van Vliet is subbed in for Whitmore. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. The long-range hit from MP.
You can bet MP will make a lot of those over his career.
Rockets trail by 10. Grant, when you look at Draymond Green's career, you think he's going to the Hall of Fame?
You know, B.A., I believe so. He's won multiple titles, and we know how impactful he has been as a defender and distributor especially. I think we'll see him in Springfield one day.
Butler with the bucket.
An aggressive mentality, always part of Jimmy Butler's game, taking it right at the defense.
Outside, Green. Pass to Adams. Brooks outside. Takes a three. Warriors with the rebound. Green's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Edwards. Drives to the hoop. And that comes off the assist by Green. Green's got 3 assists now in this one. Houston has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. And here's Green from the arc. Rebounded by Green. Green's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Edwards is doubled. Pass to Pajemski. MP against Van Vliet. Here's Edwards. Doubled by Van Vliet. 4 on the clock. Here's Pajemski. Nails it from 3. Pajemski's got his second bucket on the night.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Thompson finds Van Vliet. A shot to stop the run. Rebounded by Green. Green's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And it's Butler off the drive. That one drops for him. Butler's got 4 points this quarter.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Now here's Brooks. He's scoreless. Back to Green from downtown. Oh, he drains it. His 6th make and 9 tries so far.
Green lethal off the catch. Good rhythm on that play.
It's Edwards on the wing, guarded by Van Vliet. Fires from the wing. MP no good.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. The Warriors on top, up by 16. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a minute.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out. You know, maybe we should take a road trip, the 3 of us.
Yeah, if we're going on a road trip, I'm bringing my dogs.
Nah, what about that smell?
I don't think they'll mind it.
Ouch.
Changing focus now to the tough first half for the Rockets.
Can't miss this many shots and not be competitive. They're rushing, looking desperate. Kind of feel sorry for them.
No, you don't.
You were laughing while we were watching it.
Hey, man, that's off the air.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. And the new group getting ready for the Rockets. Smith, he's checked in for Adams. Eason comes in for Brooks. Whitmore's checked in for Green. And Holiday subbed in for Van Vliet. The Warriors lead by 23. So on the floor for Golden State, they've got Jonathan Kuminga. MP is out there with Brandon Pajemski. Then there's Gary Payton II. And it's Butler in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And Houston is shooting around 32% in the third quarter. Here's Whitmore outside. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler. Butler's got 5 rebounds in the game.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Let's check in.
What you say?
Wow.
Oh, my goodness. Come on now.
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day. Oh.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Edwards, a pass to Butler. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Butler's got 6 points in the quarter. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for Houston. And at home for the next game, it'll be New York pulling in to face him. And that'll put them halfway through a 3-game homestand. He's off on the layup. And there's the call on Tari Eason. So that'll be a second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And, guys, that was an element of his game that he could not get turned around. I mean, he was really in a funk, and it lasted all season.
Landale's checked in for the Rockets. Shepard comes in for Holiday. Heald's checked in for the Warriors. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Golden State has gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling. Yep, that one goes.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Now here's Whitmore. Smith with a screen on Hield. Here's Whitmore outside. That one doesn't drop. And so it's the Golden State Warriors firmly in control with an impressive 20. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And the Rockets shooting just 33% so far in this game. Smith out there with Tari Eason. Then it's Jock Landale. Then there's Whitmore. And it's Holiday in at the point guard position. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
Athleticism showing through from Whitmore. He doesn't need much room at all to operate in close.
Edwards against Holiday. MP right side. The layup off target. And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him. Well, you look at the so-called super teams that have been assembled in recent years. A lot of cautionary tales.
Yeah, I mean, teams giving up their draft picks for the better part of a decade to bring in a star. It can get ugly really fast if things don't work out.
The shot by Holiday, no good. And the Warriors shooting it well at 59%. And the ball out of play. The Rockets will have it. Here's Whitmore. Over Hield. Buries it from about 10 feet away. Whitmore's got 4 points now in the quarter. So it's the Warriors now. Edwards for 3. Good. He's taken 13 shots. He's drained 10 of them. Fantastic production.
With the way he can fill it up at this age, it's scary to think how good MP might be in a few years.
Pass to Holiday. Now here's Eason. Back to Smith. Outside Whitmore. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it go. The rebound by Post.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
From deep, MP knocks it down from distance. MP's got 27 points.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
Here's Whitmore. It's rebounded by Golden State.
He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it.
Edwards, no good. For Houston, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. And there's Smith. That one's good on the assist by Whitmore.
And looks like Smith is already getting stronger. He's looking to add some muscle, and that finish through contact is a great sign.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. He has 29 now.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
The Warriors have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Houston. Eason's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Holiday. Warriors with the rebound. Post has got 5 rebounds tonight.
There's aggressive, and then there's trying to do too much. His scoreless effort is hurting this team.
Kuminga, the pass to MP. The 3. He drops it from range. Edwards got 11 here in the quarter alone.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Well, the Rockets shooting just 38% here in the fourth. Outside Whitmore. Holiday, a screen on Hield. Here's Whitmore outside. Offensive rebound. Second chance effort. Good work there as it goes.
great to see players still working the in-between areas. There wasn't much resistance defensively.
MP, the pass to Kuminga. Outside heel. Grant, it seems like teams today are much more data-driven than in years past.
Yeah, I agree, B.A. It's much more sophisticated. And, of course, coaches and executives are still watching the games and forming their gut opinions. But now those impressions can be cross-checked with the numbers.
Outside Whitmore. Landale with a screen. To the inside. Rebounded by Hield.
That's the shot you hope for, right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Launches it. Another three for Golden State.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Warriors.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And they'll chalk this up as their third win of the year.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
We know familiarity breeds contempt. I would expect things to become more heated as these teams face each other going forward.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for MP.
So impressed with his performance today. He was confident, he was composed, and the defense just didn't know how to adjust.
And here are the Warriors now. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. And Edwards slams it in.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
And Van Vliet has got the ball here for Houston. And the foul called on MP. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And the Warriors making a switch here. Looney's checked in. .34 seconds left in the fourth. Brooks finds Van Vliet. Here's Green. Guarded by Hield. Will it go? And Green good for 3.
Well, we're seeing validation as to why Green went 2nd overall in the draft. He's got a unique ability to score the ball.
Outside Kuminga. Pass to Hield. To the paint. Here's MP. And MP throws it down hard.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.
MP, you are the straw that stirs the drink.